What's going on, guys? Eric with Spare Solutions, and today we're gonna be, doing another demo run with the T50 and getting things situated on the actual trailer itself. And yeah, do a little demo day, kind of running through what it'll be like in a normal, operation and whatnot. So yeah. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna just cut the plastic off the tank. So this tank is, I should probably bring the camera with me, but y'all can see from there, I think. So this tank is 525 gallons. It can hold 525 gallons. And yeah, trying to get a real feel for it. There's a pallet underneath it. More about that later. But for now, yeah, this thing's pretty big. It's 5 feet long and I think like 4 feet tall. So this thing's pretty big. Whenever me and Armando went to go pick it up yesterday, man, I thought it was gonna be, a lot shorter than this, but it's a little, it should be a little shorter with the pallet getting off of it, but yeah, it's bigger than I thought. Way bigger than I thought. Actually, I need to fire up the generator and get the batteries charged, because those batteries charge within like 7 minutes. Here they are right here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but now we're gonna take this off and put the batteries on right here. So the cool thing about this generator is that it has an electric start, which is pretty nice. But what you need to do before you can start it is you have to have a battery plugged in. And I forget but I believe it has to be powered on. It's not powered on right now, but I think it just needs to have charge to get this thing started up. So we're gonna go ahead and, turn it on and then hold this for 2 seconds. Oh, I lied. I totally lied. You have to turn the valve on to get the gas valve on. Now it should. Maybe I lied again. Maybe I do have to turn this on. Okay, now that it's on, and this thing's super loud. I don't know why, after it's been sitting a while, it has to, now it should start up good. I mean, you can hear it on, but this thing's a little finicky sometimes. Sometimes you gotta just turn it on 3. It usually takes 3 times. So now it should work. Now she's running. You can see here there it goes. So that's running. We're gonna work on the tank and get off the pallet. But super loud, super loud. So glad I picked up these mics. Yeah, so get that ready. All right, guys, we got water in it now, and now we're gonna get the controller. Left it out there. Let's check on that battery. Let's check on that battery first, though, because first I gotta get the battery off of this. Yep, so now it's done. Kind of hard to do it with one hand. And now we can cut this off. Because that thing is super loud, super loud. Okay, now we should be able to get the drone fired up, and yeah, controls right there, drone's right there. We're gonna fire her up first so we can see how much gallons is going into the actual. Yep. Sounds like someone's nearby. I don't know. Oh, it's over there, the neighbor. Far over there, you can't see him, but. So we're on now. We're gonna get the water in. I think some water left over from last time, but be all right. So we're gonna get the hose in there first. So we're just spraying with water today. No chemicals, not yet. See if it fits in there. Yep. And yeah, turn her up. Hopefully the pressure doesn't kick her out. Well, that's a lot of pressure. It's coming through or not. Oh, yep, what'd I say? I knew it. Get some of that gunky water out first because it's coming out funky. It's gonna come out slow. Ooh. So you'll see here, it's pretty cool. Now we're getting water in. It's going a little slow, but look, you'll see right here.
Multi-directional obstacle avoidance enabled.
Oh yeah.
Obstacle bypassing disabled.
So we have 8.3 gallons of payload we can put in there because the battery percentage, so it's at 30%. But we're gonna get her up in the air because it's capable of flying that much, but yeah, we're gonna switch a battery out in a little bit, but we're gonna use that battery to gauge how much water is in there right now. All right, guys, so I figured out where I want the tank at more or less. I'm gonna get the generator up there, see where I wanted to sit at, and then the water pump. So we're gonna do that real quick. These wheels are not fun, but yeah, I already got it up here more or less, but it's just the wheels are, you know, I'm gonna go over these little bumps, but we did it. So we're gonna figure out, that's more or less where I want the thing to be at. So we're gonna unbox the pump. All right, guys, so this is pretty much how we're gonna have it set up. The generator right here, pump, tank, and then, I don't know if y'all can see, but there's a little X right there, cross, and that's where the whole inductor tank's gonna sit at. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out if, you know, because ideally, you know, the drone's gonna be on top, but how do we get this wire connected to the sink right here? I wanted to sit right up there, and you know, so we can get the batteries from top. But what I'm thinking is, for now, we're gonna just have to, when we first get to the job site, put this and just throw it up on there with the batteries, and then, you know, just yeah, run the wire up along here and just, you know, hand it to myself, and yeah, that'll work. All right, guys, so what we're doing right now, I had to go run some errands, but what we're doing right now is we're filling up the T50 with water, and then we're actually gonna place the T50 up on top of the deck, so up there, and then we're gonna see how it goes. I mean, no tie downs. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put straps on it, but I'm definitely gonna put my little drone up there to keep an eye on it, and I'll watch it. We're not going far. We're not going very far. We're just going down the road, right over there in that pasture. There's like, keep going. There's a pasture over there. No, not a pasture. It's just an opening, a little opening. So we're gonna go spray that and just like simulate it. You know, this is what it looks like right now. We're not going fast, so nothing else has to be strapped down. But yeah. Landed it right there. Oh yeah, not a perfect landing, but you know, we got her on there. And so we're gonna get up on here and just move her around. Watching the drone up there. And yeah, I want it from that altitude and we're good to go. I already took the drone off actually, and yeah, we're gonna get her up in the air, and yeah, she's over there. Y'all can see her, and yeah, we're gonna get her going.
Preparing to take off. Stand back at a safe distance.
It's gonna be super quick.
Aircraft on ground.
Okay, so y'all can see what I did just now was make a little boundary.
Aircraft on ground.
All right, so we're gonna attempt to do this again. Now it should be good. Yeah, let's see if it'll do it.
Aircraft preparing to take off.
Trying to figure out the best route for it.
Stand back at a safe distance. Aircraft on ground. Propellers spinning. Keep away for safety. Home point recorded.
So, still trying to figure out the whole ins and out of this. So it was able to avoid the obstacles on the side,
Away for safety.
but only whenever there's things above it where it's like a little issue, which, you know, it makes sense. I figured out how to do the obstacle bypass where it'll go around the tree or, you know, just around the obstacle that it's picking up. But the issue now is whenever things are above it, because there's a little bit of tree branches right here that are above it. And it's saying like, hey, I'm being told to fly at this altitude and I can't because there's something in the way. And I have to figure out, I think there's a different button setting in the remote to bypass that. So I have to figure it out. And yeah, look at it go. We won't let it land there, so we gotta do it ourselves. All right, guys, we're just cleaning up right now. It's dark out now, as you can see. But I made this little shelf because, you know, I couldn't get the drone to sit on this by itself. So I had to make this little weird platform, screw some drills in there. And as I was doing that, I realized these screws are missing. And it came like that because I have not messed with it at all. And I think even if you were to, you know, give it some, you know, some play, these screws should not be coming out. Given it's kind of hard for it. I've been flying with it for, you know, how many times I've flown with it without these screws, but still concerning because, you know, like this one pops off easy. This one does not, but still concerning. All right, guys, we're done for today. And yeah, cleaned up everything. Everything's looking good. And yeah, just turning off the water and then heading out for today. So peace.